Hi there, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Reverend Charlotte McGinnis, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to let you know who I am and what I teach, what my ministry is about. So maybe you'll be interested to participate in some of my offerings, which are pretty much all virtual these days. I have a restream option, which will actually on Sundays, I have a Sunday Soulful Celebration at 11:11 a.m., which will restream on Facebook Live, Reverend Charlotte McGinnis page. It goes on my website live, restreamed live stream, charlottemcginnis.com, and of course on YouTube. Inspire You TV is my channel. So you can catch up with me on Sundays, but in addition to that, you can also um, pay attention to my schedule, which is on my website, which will show you who I'm interviewing. And I have conscious conversations with just real people with real messages. I've certainly had my share of interviews, having been in the radio field for many years, and I've interviewed pretty much a lot of world-class people, and I'm really grateful that I had that opportunity. But I also know that there's a lot of people you might not know that really have a great message to share. People just out there living their life that are very inspirational and very loving and very kind and very powerful, doing really cool things. So those will also be part of my live stream. Well, in addition to that, I've got a couple of classes that I teach during the week. I add a few here and there. I do seminars and workshops. And there's a prayer ministry that you're invited to participate in. All of these are available on my website, charlottemcginnis.com. But let me tell you first a little bit about who I am and why I'm here and what I love to do. I love to teach. I taught golf for many, many years in Florida and New York, and that was a huge passion for me. But then I had a real spiritual yearning I became a real seeker of, well, what is the truth? What is this all about? And the truth is, I'm still seeking and I'm still engaging very much in spiritual philosophy, science, religion, anything that can enhance our sense of well being, peace, our quality of life, anything that just makes us better people. Because I believe that the more we heal individually, that is the greatest gift we can bring into the world, because we are all here lifting each other up. We are here to do that. And every time I choose love over fear, everyone benefits. So I'm really a person who pays attention to what I think. I want to think good thoughts, think the thoughts of God, of love, of peace, of unity, of kindness. And I want to inspire other people to do the same. That's what this spiritual online community is really all about. It's about creating a community of change, of transformation, of healing, inspiring enlightened living. So I do see this as a virtual community. A lot of things happen. As we know, COVID came along, and that sort of changed everything for everybody of how we relate and interact. Well, interestingly enough, before COVID, a few months before, actually it was a year before, I was actually tapped on the shoulder by Spirit to start an online virtual ministry, which I did. What happens a little over a year later, COVID hits and everything tended to go virtual. And a lot of people are just like, "Oh, I can't wait to get back out and connect with people and be with people." And I certainly understand that and think being with people physically is a wonderful thing by all means. But I find that we can connect very deeply virtually as well. The way I've set up my ministry is when I do my live streams, there's actually an opportunity for you to type in messages and engage virtually, and I can respond and we can interact and grow and heal together. I've also got support groups and classes and things that you can tune into during the week and participate in as well. And so as the real truth states, that really we don't need our bodies to connect. Our hearts and our souls are always connected. We just need to come from a different mindset, a different perspective. And I believe that through my experience, and I've done hundreds of classes and workshops and gatherings this past few years virtually, and I am actually finding that the connection is even deeper. So I invite you to join our spiritual community. So like I said, I'm a seeker of truth. I believe I like this new word I learned recently, an ominist. And an ominist is one who believes that truth lies in all religions, all spiritual teachings, and there is a common thread. And I'm like, well, that's who I am. That's what I believe. So, what is that truth? Well, it's forgiveness, compassion, it's love, it's peace, it's unity, it's kindness, and it's living more like the masters before who walked this earth before us. Buddha, Paramahansa Yogananda, Jesus. I am a fan and love all of these, and I follow their teachings. And the core of their teachings are all the same: to really love God with all our heart, to love each other with all of our hearts, love thy neighbor as thyself, to become self realized, to wake up to the truth of who we are, which is far greater than anything we could ever imagine for ourselves. So there is a whole world out there waiting for us to co create in the greatest degree of love. Well, we're going through times of great change. That goes without saying. I think COVID, the Ukraine Russia situation, the economy, life is, needless to say, very challenging right now. More than ever, we need tools to help us cope, coping tools. We need community and other like minded souls who are coming together to choose to live in the greatest degree of love. And we need support. So, my ministry, my virtual ministry, is all about that. And I invite you to participate if you feel called to do so, and share the good word if you feel called to do that. I would suggest you join me on Sundays at 11:11 on my Sunday Soulful Conversation. You can go right to my website, charlottemcginnis.com, do a live stream. You can catch me on Facebook, Reverend Charlotte McGinnis, or you can see me on YouTube. Lots of options, but I invite you to check it out, join me, and know that I'm here for you and we're here for each other. And I see our future being greater than anything that we can imagine. Because you know what? It's all about letting go of my past, my programs, my preconceived ideas. Start to critically think. Don't be influenced by politicians and by certain people with extreme religious beliefs. Become a free thinker. Go inside. What does God tell you to do? What does the Holy Spirit within you, that still small voice, what's that guidance? And when you go into that and you're just staying present, our life experience is far greater than anything we could ever imagine. Thank you for taking these few minutes for joining me. I'm Reverend Charlotte McGinnis, and look forward to sharing this journey of transformation and peace with you. And namaste.